y'all, my name's Kirsten.
I'm Cole.
And I'm Tiffany.
And today we're going to tell you a little bit about the salmon in our community.
Surely you've heard about the epidemic we're facing when it comes to salmon caused by global warming.
But did you know there's so many simple options to how you can help?
In this video, we hope to educate you maybe a little bit more on the steadily declining populations of the salmon in our community.
And give you some ideas on how to help.
There are two different types of salmon, wild and farmed.
So what exactly is the difference, Tiffany?
Well, you see, Cole, the farm salmon there is a large contributor to why our salmon are dying. They transfer disease into the wild salmon, pollute the oceans with non-organic waste, transfer sea lice, plus there's a high chance of farm salmon escaping and mating with the wild salmon, creating offspring that will not survive as they have an incompatible genetic code.
Wow, Tiffany, that sounds pretty bad. And that's not even mentioning how farm salmon can affect you and me.
Could you tell me a little more about that, Cole?
Sure, Tiff. See, farm salmon contains a concerning amount of PCBs, or polychlorinated biphenyl, which is basically a harmful chemical used for things like coolant and heat transfer fluids. PCBs have been proven to cause cancer in animals and humans, and are obviously not meant to be ingested by us.
Yikes, Cole. So if that's all true, how come people keep buying farm salmon?
It's funny you mention that, you guys. I just happened to pick up some fresh wild salmon for myself. But I have to tell you, I was contemplating buying the farm salmon just because this was a little bit more pricey. After I heard what you were talking about, though, I put it right back down.
Well, I'm glad you made that decision, Kirsten. The wild salmon is worth the extra few dollars.
I agree, you guys. Plus, you're saving the planet.
So what happens if all our salmon disappear?
Well, you see, Cole, salmon are what's known as the keystone species in their food chain. If they disappear, so do all the organisms that eat them, and then all the organisms that get eaten by the salmon overpopulate, therefore severely damaging our ecosystem.
So buying wild salmon as opposed to farm salmon is one simple way we can help the salmon population. But what if I want to do more?
Well, it's a good thing you asked, Cole. I was just about to head over to Mossam Creek Hatchery to do some volunteer work if you two would like to join me.
All right.
Well, a chance to do hands-on work to save our salmon? Count us in!
Here we are.
Wow, this place is so beautiful. I had no clue it even existed.
Either, Cole. How great is it to have this opportunity in our own backyard?
It is great, Tiffany. Mossam Creek is a completely volunteer-run organization with multiple ways for you and your friends to help out.
That's awesome. How do I sign up?
All you have to do is give them a call and you can ask about the ways and times you can come to volunteer.
This sounds like a great way to help our ecosystem and get community volunteer hours at the same time.
Exactly, Tiff.
What if I don't really have time to volunteer?
Good question, Cole. Mossam Creek takes year-round donations if you'd like to help out that way too.
So are there any other small things that I can keep in mind to help save the salmon population?
Good question. Come on, I'll show you guys.
What in the dang heck is this? What in the dang heck is this?
Garbage, absolutely disgraceful. Dumping any kind of trash, pet waste, or anything that doesn't belong in a stream naturally is extremely hazardous as it can spread disease to our fish.
This includes chemicals like fertilizers, bug and weed killers, and detergents, which are extremely poisonous to our fish and can easily seep into their habitat if not used responsibly.
Pouring anything that isn't water, like oil, gasoline, or other chemicals into storm drains will directly find its way into our fish habitats, obviously killing them very quickly. This is more common than you think, so be sure to watch out for what you put in the streets.
And don't forget about these guys. Trees and other plant life that surround our fish habitats ensure that they are kept shady during the summer. They also prevent erosion and make sure that our fish have enough to eat.
Today has really been informative, you guys. Thanks for all the great tips on how to save our salmon population.
We have lots of ways, big or small, that we can help to save our salmon in our community.
Hands-on volunteer work to something as simple as donating and limiting pollution, We can all contribute to making our community and overall our world a better place.
If you have another 30 seconds, we'd love and appreciate you taking your time to fill in a super quick survey about the potential involvement with our salmon in our community.
Thanks for watching, you guys, and don't forget how important our salmon are to having a healthy, happy community.